Opposition to President Trump's newly imposed travel restrictions is also coming from the tech world. Their message was pretty uniform. Limiting immigration hurts employees and innovation. Several Silicon Valley leaders are immigrants themselves. Tesla's Elon Musk was born in South Africa. The CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, and the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai, are both Indian American. Dan Ackerman, senior editor from CNET, joins me now from the CNET studios in New York. So Dan, tell us about the reaction coming from these Silicon Valley CEOs in response to Trump's immigration ban.
Yeah, the response from the big tech companies was fairly uniform. It was often in the form of an internal memo that was also meant for outside, consumption and distribution, where they focused largely on how this was going to affect their international workforces, and that was a way for them to talk about this, but keep it relevant to their businesses and to point out how globally connected all these big companies, whether it's Apple or Amazon or Microsoft, are.
So in December, we saw both sides trying to come together when 13 tech executives met with the president-elect at Trump Tower in New York. Has that relationship, where did it end up after that meeting, and has it now soured?
Yeah, I think even that initial meeting was a little bit uneasy. Everyone put a good face on it. I think if they get that same group together again, it is not going to be as easygoing a meeting as the first version was. But all the companies that participated in that obviously felt like they needed to keep, an open door at the administration.
So Tesla's Elon Musk, who is on Donald Trump's business advisory team, put out a tweet that said this: "Please read immigration order, LMK," which I guess let me know, "specific amendments will seek advisory council consensus and present to president." What do you make of Musk not just criticizing, but trying to work with Trump?
He's one of the bigger names on that technology advisory panel. And remember, he's a guy who's working on a lot of projects, whether it's self-driving cars, whether it's space travel, that is going to be very heavily impacted by government regulation of anyone. He probably really does need to keep an open door policy, open communication with the government.
Uber CEO Travis Kalanick, who is also on Donald Trump's business advisory team, sort of dealing with his own PR nightmare, as you know. This weekend, the hashtag #DeleteUber was trending after many felt Kalanick was not critical enough of the ban. There are people saying that they were going to switch to Lyft, which is another ride-sharing app. What's going on there? And have you heard that Lyft has actually seen sort of an upswell in signups?
I saw a lot of people tweeting, showing pictures of them deleting the Uber app from their phones. They really got hit by kind of a perfect storm this weekend. The New York taxi drivers said they were going to have basically a 1-hour strike to show support. At the same time, Uber said they were going to remove surge pricing from JFK trips to make it easier for people, to get away from the airport. And a lot of people saw that as a form of strike breaking. And then almost at the same time, rival Lyft comes in and they say they're going to make a $1 million donation to the ACLU. So it was kind of a triple hit there on Uber. Some of it deserves, maybe some of it a little bit overblown, but they're definitely not a company, that has a fantastic reputation when it comes to working on these, kind of social issues.
All right, we'll have to see where it all goes from here. Dan Ackerman, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.